So, hi, nice quick comeback. Yeah, I just needed to finish my food. It was gone cold anyways by then, but I needed to sort of get that down. Me just stop my tummy rumbling. So, sorry about that, guys, and sorry for the disconnects that we've had, but I hope that last victory makes that up to you. That was a very peculiar one in the sense that when he sort of had the, he was doing all right. He was doing all right. He had that marshal and the general in two bizarre spots, didn't he? He had the general round on the right hand corner, and then he had the marshal on the left hand side. So I mean, he managed to kind of sort of get me, the general. Yeah, I think the general got the major, didn't it? And then the marshal did get my colonel. So, what's going on here? It looks like we're live, but the feed is not going out. So yeah, I mean, I thought he was in a good position really, and then he sort of knew what he was doing. But anyway, this is a tweet I've gone for this one. A river cuts through rock not because of its power, but because of its persistence. So yeah, that one's about strength. That's a strength quote. So, alright, just give it a minute here, see if this is now playing. Yeah. Give you guys a chance to come back, and we'll go again then, see how far I can get today up this gold ladder. Touch wood, I can stay in gold, that's for sure, because each time I seem to crack gold by the time I finish, or finish the next day. If I've had to end on gold, then the next day I end up out of gold, so I don't want to end up doing that again. That's probably my short-term goal, just to make sure I end in gold again. Got about another hour and a half max to play, so far so good. I've got to keep my concentration though. I mean, that first game was shocking because I just kept losing track. I mean, he was a shuffler, but that's no excuse for my memory not to, or my focus, I mean, obviously shufflers make that difficult for us to remember track pieces, but these are the sort of things I've got to overcome. I've got to learn how to deal with those type of players and not get lured into their trap. So I mean, I'm thinking now, sort of at this point, I've got a bit better at my focus. But yeah, I'll be interested to sort of see that first game again. I mean, I'm not sure how I managed to sort of succumb. Well, I mean, that is the reason, basically. I think the other game is probably more an interesting one, that Bruno guy, or one of the other losses that I've had. Okay, here we go. It seemed to be a bit... that's nice. At last, we've got a silver plater, but it's a double-edged sword, because obviously if I lose, I'm going to get a lot of points lost. So fingers crossed that that's not going to happen. He self-destructs. Oh, good to see you, John. Yeah, I've had quite a few of those recently, self-destructs, but I certainly don't grumble at those. No way. I think to a certain degree, you sort of you can wear people down anyway, so it's sort of it is our own kind of doing. Good to see you though, John. Great to see some sort of new faces here, although I've obviously seen you before. Glad you enjoy coming along and sort of joining us. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is do it this way, because it just seems to work a little bit better if they've got the bombs there, and then doing it this way can sort of get my route out. Okay, so well, alright, so that's fine. So let me go again then here. Use these scouts first, because then if we got bombs, no, okay. So alright, well, we can go in for that Louis then. I mean, I'm tempted to sort of go first. Well, actually what I'll do is I'll cover it. Yeah, I'll cover that there. Okay. So, well, I mean, what I can do, I suppose, is sort of just go up here then first. I mean, this is like to be a scout or something, So I might just move that up there. Yeah, okay, so that's handy. So let's see here. Wow, okay, well, so that's good. We've got a captain at least there. And then now if he's got, well, I mean, it's unlikely there that he's got his marshal. So I'm just going to go there. I mean, you may have something that's covering the captain, I guess, you know. Let's do it this way. I mean, yeah, realistically, I should have maybe have, wow. So, well, okay. I guess I've got to move that there anyway, because if this is the marshal, then, I've obviously got to try and test that. It's going to be, and have a route out, you know. Okay, so alright, so okay, so that's so let's check here then. Oh, well, that's handy actually, because I realised I'd made a bit of an error there. Okay, alright, well, this is interesting. Now he's coming in with these pieces here. Let's see what we got coming in there. Well, so alright, well, I got to, so we know we got his general there then. We got one of his colonels there, so maybe just sort of come in on this. Captain, okay. So, I mean, the information is useful, because obviously I can sort of start plotting with my other pieces, my colonels. I know we got his general there. I need to make use of well, what I could do is try and sort of, well, I guess what I've got to do first though is get the roots out, so that I can sort of make use of this kernel and let's see what that is. Okay, well, I should have probably left that to come down really. Okay, well, what I can do is sort of press here, see what's going to happen here. Okay, so we can sort of get that captain in a moment. And you probably go that way. I mean, that was a bit of an error really. Let's maybe do it this way. Okay, well, that's good. So maybe just start to sort of just get this marshal up a bit. And obviously the spies probably needed to be in a bit better spot now, because obviously I'm fully expecting his marshal now. So, alright, well, I mean, I might just sort of move the spy up there. It's in a bit better spot now. Oh, well, that's handy. So he's decided to sort of pin his colonel there, so that's even better for me really. So then, I mean, I'm expecting this now then to be the Marshall. So I can start to look to bring this kernel round. This, I mean, I guess in the, I mean, he could be coming in. Oh, yeah, I was going to say with his other kernel. So, alright, well, I've got to try and get this out now. I mean, it's a shame that he's done that, but I mean, I guess, I mean, he won't. Oh, that's interesting. So he's given me his other kernel there. I mean, I'm fully expecting that to be the Marshall there, you see. I mean, he's going to come in for this kernel, I guess. I mean, I'll be taking a risk to sort of do that. Which is a shame. Oh, well, I guess I can sort of just go up here for the time being. We know where his kernel is. Okay, so I can sort of pin that captain then, you know. Get that out of the way. And then anything here that was moving, I mean, I'm fully expecting that to be the Marshall, you know. So you sort of got that covered. I mean, this one has just moved, I believe, yeah. Alright, so okay. So, well, I mean, I guess I can just sort of move out a little bit. We've got the kernel advantage. Okay, so he's saying it's that one. But I don't believe it to be that one. I think it's that one that came in. So when I am up a kernel, yeah, so alright. So I can afford to do that. Now if this one obviously comes back, I mean, I guess I can get his kernel off the board really. Where are we? He's up a major, but I will be up the kernel and a captain. So yeah, let's get that off the board. I mean, I can sort of look to come in here now. It's unlikely that that one's a spy. Oh, I see. So he's now saying it's that one. But that's a bluff, I believe. I mean, still up the kernel anyway. Okay, so that's alright. I mean, if that is the Marshall. But I mean, this one, as I say, I believe to be the Marshall. And now he's obviously, yeah, he's obviously sort of dwindling there. So, okay, well, yeah, that was interesting, wasn't it, guys? You know, that he sort of did that. So, okay, well, I mean, I'd like to get a route back for my kernel. So, I mean, now we really are looking at a Marshall here. I'm now up kernel and oh well, he's now sort of trying to do this, you see, so I can sort of come in on this stuff here. What's the best way? I mean, I'll have to sort of let him in that way. I'm gonna have to just do this, and then wow, well I didn't expect him to do that. I mean, I thought that would get moved out, so that's good news. I mean, realistically, I could sort of come in on that anyway now and sort of get that exchange done. Yeah, oh, well, yeah, I mean, now he's obviously looking to sort of do this, isn't he? So I can just sort of pull it back a little bit. I mean, he's got scouts left, so I've got to be careful about that. But I mean, realistically, I could come in for his marshal and get an exchange done. I mean, what I need to do is obviously just be aware of my spy, that I don't want to lose that unnecessarily. Now, Louis, I am sorry, sergeants, I am up as well. So I just want to be careful about that. And what I may do is just start to get something in here just to protect. I see. So now he's letting my general out there. So that's interesting. And he's got his marshal that side. Let's see what we got there. I mean, yeah, I've got to be a bit careful about my spy now, because I obviously don't want to lose her. Oh, well, he's now sort of pinning his general in, so that's interesting. He's gonna look to come in on that. I'd be surprised, but he's now pinned that general, so that's handy. Oh, I see. He's sort of just looking to do it that way. I'll just come in. Let's see what we got here. So that's all right. I mean, he may be coming in sort of doing a spy attack, But I mean, actually, I don't know for a fact that that is the marshal, so I'm taking a bit of a risk there. Oh, but let's go for it. Yeah, baby! What a gamble! What a nice gamble that was. I mean, it just stood out like a sore thumb, So, I mean, that's probably taken him, a bit of a choker for him. But yeah, this is now good stuff for me, It's amazing, when you can read a piece like that and then sort of just go for it, It really is good stuff when that happens. Alright, so, well, I won't worry about that too much. But we can sort of happily chip away down here now. And sort of try and cause some damage. I mean, yeah, now he's probably going to go charging into my triple trap down here now. So that's alright. I won't moan about that at all. We can still... Alright, well, I can sort of just make use of that there. Okay. So that's fine. I mean, now, yeah, if he wants to just do that, I'm not going to worry about it. Get that off the board for him. So what's he got left? He's got a major and a captain. And he's now just trying to do that. So okay, I'm not going to worry about that. And we know we've got a minor there now. Get that. So realistically, the major is something that's going to potentially sort of cause problems with Lotto and all that, but now I've got the cover in, it should be okay. Now he has got the spire, so I just want to be aware of that. Maybe press up here so he can't move stuff too much. Get back in on this bridge here. Let's see what we've got coming in down here. I mean, I can sort of salvage this spy now if I want. Use her later if need be. And then, so what's, yeah, I mean, he's got, he's got a spy, hasn't he? So, well, I mean, what I can do is just come back in on this and just double check which one is the spy here. I mean, it's, you know, it's not the end of the world if that gets taken, yeah. So, okay then, so fair play to them, you know, sort of trying it on there. But it's not necessarily going to work now. If that is a spy. But yeah, I'm happy with that one, the way I sort of went in on that Marshall, you know, just through pure instinct. What do you think about that, guys? Okay, so yeah, there's a couple of you here. But that was a good one. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Alright, well, okay, gold miner. So, well, I mean, I've got a couple of bits and pieces to do. So, well, actually, maybe let's do one more now, and then that maybe leaves us up, can take us up to 5 AM GMT for my next one. Oh, Super Mario Bros. Okay, go. Wow, not a very high ratio. So going on what people have said, that could be because they're a duplicate account. So let's see. So hopefully get a nice new quickie. Yeah, but that was good. I mean, I thought they were actually going to be better. They seem to be sort of starting off playing better than I anticipated they would. But yeah, it turned out okay. So fingers crossed that can continue now. Going into these gold rankings now and sort of sitting reasonably comfortably. Touch wood, don't want to tempt fate here. I'm going to tumbling down before the end of the streams. Oh wow, it's taking time here. Let's see. Yeah, it's reasonably comfortable today. Okay. Let's see here. I can sort of push him the other way. Yeah, that's alright then. So we do it that way. See what's coming in here. I mean, let's run away from a captain. Okay, so I mean, I don't believe this will be better than a captain anyway. So I can just sort of do that. And then bring this up if he wants to sort of go for it. Let's see if this is a bluff. Alright, so that's a captain. So let's see here. Let's go for this, because I mean, he knows what it is anyway, yeah, and he may be a bluffer. So let's see here what's going on. We have a bomb down there, yeah, we do. Now that moves out of the way, which is interesting, so maybe sort of go in on that. Wow, okay. So yeah, let's see what that is. Wow, it's his general. Okay, so that's good to know. And just start to tuck back in here now. I mean, I guess let's check here what we got. Okay, so I mean, we're just putting him under a bit of threat here, you know. Let's see if we've got the Marshal coming in. No, okay, so that's alright. Let's see again now. What's he doing? Now, based on that, I mean, obviously, let's just see what's going to happen down here. We've got the one bomb there, so I mean, I'm expecting, but I mean, if it attacks here, okay. Alright, well, that's alright. I mean, get another one of his scouts out of the way. So, let me see here. I doubt very much this is the Marshal. No. But what I can do is just start to sort of bring all this out here and make use of it, you know. Alright, so that's interesting that that one there is moving out. So, alright, well, what I'll do is I may start to put a charge up there with my Colonel, if that is the Marshal that he has got there now. And try and sort of, yeah, let's see if that is the one or not. No, okay. So yeah, I mean, he's sort of hiding his marshals. So I mean, what I may do is just start to bring this one round and force him to sort of start doing stuff, and then make a bit of a charge up here. Oh well, we'll have that. Now, I mean, obviously the scout situation. Now, what am I up on him? I'm up on him a Louis and a sergeant. So I mean, realistically, we could do exchanges at this point. I mean, what I may do is just start to, yeah, I mean, at least what I can do is start to just bring these back now. Now, I mean, if that is the Marshal, then obviously I can sort of make a charge up here now and you know, look to sort of do stuff. Alright, so he has an attack there, so that's alright, so I can sort of do that, and then I can sort of lead him a bit of a dance now, because I mean, what's he going to do there? Is he going to come in with his Colonel, I dare say, so I can just sort of bring that back now. Let's see what he's got there. I mean, if it is the Marshal, let's get rid of that for him, because I mean, we're up sort of semi enough pieces, so okay, so yeah, that's interesting, isn't it, guys? You know, just using up his scouts there to test. Okay, so alright, well, I mean, we're up enough realistically on him to sort of be able to do exchanges, so we can get all these off the board for him, and then slowly but surely. So okay, so sergeants now is sort of what I'm up on him. I can sort of use those just to sort of test things, see what he's going to come in with. But I mean, I would imagine that he's going to come in. Okay, so alright, well, I mean, I've got to try and get a major back on him if I can. So, alright, well, I've got to try and mobilise, I guess, you know. And I'd imagine he's going to bring his Marshal in through the centre. Let's see here, what's the best way, I guess. I mean, I don't imagine. I got a feeling he's probably got his Colonel down here. He's probably got the Marshal. Okay, so there is the Marshal. Wow. Okay. Well, so in that case, I've got to try and now Get his colonel, obviously. That's a shame. It's a bit of a mistake there. I should have maybe not been as hasty there. So I mean, we know where his marshal is, and we know that this was a major. Okay, so that's his colonel. Wow. So, yeah, it's not ideal. What I can try and do, I guess, is try and maybe sneak in just here for the time being. Just see if I can sort of maybe get in on here by blindside. Just see if he's left himself sort of exposed down there. Okay. Alright, well, so hold on a moment now then. I've got to be careful I don't lose track. So we know that that's the major there, and the marshal over there. I mean, yeah, he's looking to sort of come in. And I guess I've got to do these exchanges and sort of stop worrying about it. I mean, he is up now. Yeah, he's up the colonel and the major now. So I've got to try and get those back now. Have lost track a bit of his marshal as well. I think it was that one. Okay, well that's his last scout now then. So I mean, we know that that's a major. We don't know if this is a bomb and that's a bomb. A little bit frustrating. I think that's the colonel. I think this is the marshal. So let me see. I mean, I may just press down here. Try and get a fix. Okay, so I wonder then if this is the spy in here. We know that's a major. I guess we've got to get a fix on bombs as well. Let's see, I mean this is I believe the colonel. I have lost track of everything as well, so that's disappointing. But I mean, I think, yeah, we've got the 1, 2 bombs, 3, 4 in the bank, possible 5, 6. But it's a shame because I've lost track of his colonel, which has really annoyed me a little bit, you know. And his marshal as well. So right, well, I thing is, I've got to try and get a miner in there now, really, haven't I? And around. Getting in behind there. Yeah, no, that's alright. So, and obviously now he does know what's what. So, I mean, I've got to try and, I mean, is that what he's saying? That's the marshal there. He's looking to sort of do exchanges, I guess. So I can try and sort of lure him that way, maybe, you know. That might be an idea. See if he can take the bait there. I mean, he's used all his scouts now, so... I mean, I've got a feeling that that was the marshal down there. So let's see. I think that was the marshal there. So I mean, I think he's just coming in. And I think the colonel was there. So the two majors are there. Not sure what this was under here. Is that another major as well? So we now got alright, well, I mean, I guess I can try and just move it out a little bit. I've got to try and get a miner up there, see. Try and get any on here, because I've got a feeling then here's the flag. Alright, so that one is the marshal. Now he's sort of obviously coming back. So I've got to try and sort of do stuff there. Be careful I don't get sort of pinned. And obviously if he's going to come back down, I can lure him hopefully onto the spy. It's his colonel. Wowzer. Okay, so I've got to refix on that. So, totally lost track of everything, guys. Terrible. I mean, that could be the marshal then. Or it's a major. That's a shame. Oh, right, okay. Damn it. Lost track of things and it's caused a problem, you know. So let's see here. And I'm hoping he's sort of forgotten which one's which. Alright, okay, so he's pinned one of his majors now, so that's reasonably handy. So, alright, well I've got to try at least to sort of do something with a miner in there. This is frustrating that I've lost track of things. So, alright, well, we know we've got one kernel there. And we can sort of pin that one there. That's a shame. So I mean, that might be his marshal coming over now. So let's just try, I guess, and see what's going on here. Alright, so that's a major. Alright, so that's the two majors. We've got the colonel, so that's the marshal there. Let's see. And he may sort of just... Alright, so he's going to do it that way. So, I mean, I can't believe that I managed to scuff on myself like that. I mean, yeah, we're looking at... Alright, okay, so... You've got a major there. I mean, I've got to try and come in some way. And I've got a feeling that that's the marshal there. So, not a great deal of way in, really. Let's maybe go back this way. Hope that he's going to lure him in. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so I mean, that's now the marshal. This is the colonel. I've just got to pull back a little bit with my spy just in case. Yeah, I mean, I may be able to sort of get that now down there. Get that pinned in down there. It doesn't look like it's necessarily going to work. It's a shame. He's now sort of managing to get my pieces sort of in spots where they're not really going to be able to move out, you know. So that's a shame. I mean, the only other thing I can do is sort of try and make a charge for it. See what he's going to do. I mean, he's got pieces around. Oh no, I made a mistake, haven't I? I've forgotten. Oh dear, well yeah, that's my own fault there. So, okay, well yeah, I mean, I probably needed a break, to be honest, after that one. But yeah, that wasn't going my way whatsoever. So let's have a 15-minute break or so, guys, and I'll see you on the hour, 5 AM. Probably be our last one. Alright, guys, see you soon. Bye.